Hello, whoever you are. If you're drawn to this is a reading about health and healing. Just a quick one. I've had a couple of colds already this year. It's winter here in Australia at the time of recording this, which is summer in the Northern Hemisphere. So, wherever you are, just beware of your health. Look, these two cards I already pulled were both coming out as I was shuffling the deck repeatedly. So they need to have their presence known. So the first one there is, um, you know, the the ace of water. So it's your emotions, a new emotional journey, but it could be saying to keep your emotions under control. And then we have the nine of earth here, which is really interesting because it has that fiery hair, which makes you think of a more fire energy. But this figure is growing out of a tree. The last reading I did was about grounding, and it had this intuition card in it too. So you may need a firm grounding. Do things that look after your health. You may need to put your own health and well being first in whatever you're doing. Okay, yeah, I feel like where you put your focus, that's where things are going to bloom. You see, the figure is conjuring that flower. Okay, we have this this phoenix-like figure here. It's an eight of fire. So it's within your passions. I feel like dancing. It's like a dance of some kind. To me, it's like, you know, do something fun that is good for your health. I used to love going to the gym and doing the classes there. Sometimes just doing the weights and the machines and things. You kind of zone out and you don't put your full energy into it. But when you're engaged in one of the classes, it's so much fun and you're really into it and you push yourself. So maybe you need to find some passion for your health, for exercise, for fitness. We have the crone, especially if you're getting to, you know, the second half of your life. Well, what we kind of define as the second half of life expectancy, but just pay attention. The fitter and healthier your practices are, the better you will be moving into your next phase of life. And intuition. Don't ignore your instincts. If you think something's not right, get it checked out. There's wisdom there. There's a little cat in the background who's all black, it's like hiding in the shadows, and the spider weaving its web. Things are all connected. So, whatever is calling for your attention, pay attention to it. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more cards. This is not going to be a short, I'm going to do it a bit longer. All right. What are So as this is a collective reading, so just be aware that not everything will fit everyone exactly, but this is the strongest energies that are being pulled. And these particular just wanted to come out so badly. But just pay attention. Okay, so I'll pull one extra card on things to look out for, something to look out for to know that this is for you, to pay attention. Okay, we've got the scribe. He's kind of vomiting out words here. Verbal diarrhea. So there could actually be vomiting. This could actually be an issue, or maybe it is more like a verbal diarrhea. If you're getting a bit, because this is an air card, really. The dagger here, the horns, the feathers. This is all head energy. So some of you may be going through some impaired cognitive thinking. Maybe your speech is getting impaired. Maybe someone's in danger of a stroke, especially, could be getting to a certain age. And if you're not too fit, just be wary. If it's a stroke, could impair the way you speak and think things don't come out right. See the bee down there. the hard worker. If you've been a hard worker all your life, the the toll could really, you know, the toll that takes physically could be a lot. Okay, here is a card for a best course of action for you. Okay, two of water, so it's emotions, but it's, it's like the two of cups. There's a connection there. Maybe you can confide in someone if you need help with stuff. Don't be afraid of it. There's a positive connection, caring connection here. She's clearly taking care of this figure with love. So yeah, don't try to handle things all on your own. It could end up worse. If there's someone you can lean on, do so. It's like if you've got the resources, use them. And if you've got someone who's there and you can put your pride aside, seriously, accept their help. Ask for their help. It's interesting. It's really like taking off the mask of, yeah, everything okay, but really underneath there's these tears, and you're trying so hard to hide the tears and the pain and the sickness and whatever's going on. But if you get that help, you have someone to lean on who can be your support while you're getting checked out or you're undergoing treatment, diet, whatever it is that fits your situation. I feel like some new ideas will come into play. So this will stop being a mask. I think a new positive era will come based on these dragonflies. So get your thought into a healthy mindset, and that'll happen when you've got room to kind of unburden yourself with whatever this support, treatment, whatever this is. Okay? So things will improve, definitely. I hope there's been some real guidance in that for you. I'm going to ding these bells, so please be wary of the sound, but this will end the session and hopefully bring some cleansing to your side of things. So please take care of yourselves. Look after those around you. If you think this is relevant for someone around you, please forward it on. Leave any comments. If you need extra cards pulled, I will check the comments and do so for you. Or if you want personal readings, I can do them in person if you're in Melbourne, Australia. Or, if I'm traveling, that's a different matter. It doesn't have to be Melbourne. But yes, I can do them online, WhatsApp, Zoom, Skype, whatever you use. Okay, so please take care. You can find my contact details and website in the description or on my bio main page. Yes, please take care. Look after yourself and find ways to get some passion into, bringing goodness into your life.